Hey guys, Red X Rain here with another Terrible Tuesday feature wherein I play a terrible game so that you don't have to. This is the opening cinematic to Bubsy 3D. So let's see what we're up against, I suppose.
Is to explain why a state of general emergency has been called by the Woolly military. As you may already know, a great catastrophe has befallen us that threatens to destroy our very woolly way of life. Bubsy Bobcat! Bubsy Bobcat is on Rayon!
We'll all be bopped!
Settle down! Settle down! Calm down! No one's going to be bopped on my watch! How could this have happened? Well, that's a bit of a long story, but here's the abridged version, approved for public dispersal by their Royal Highnesses, Queens Polly and Esther.
Oh, so it's propaganda, okay.
Our magnificent queens devised an ingenious plan to steal all the wool balls of Earth, but they were foiled by the fiendish Bubsy Bobcat. Now, our queens have developed an even more ingenious, if such a thing as possible, invasion plan. Unfortunately, they needed to get the furball out of the picture. So a crack troop of woolly commandos were sent to Earth. There, they fought bravely and captured the hideous beast, due in no small part to my brilliant tactical leadership. On the return trip, due to a slight technical difficulty, the rocket carrying the beast crashed and the Bobcat escaped! Now, if you see the Bobcat, do not, I repeat, do not approach it! It can be extremely dangerous when frightened by the average woolly! Report its whereabouts immediately to the nearest woolly soldier. We have stationed nose blowers and rock throwers throughout the area around the crash site. We anticipate having recaptured the creature in 2 shakes of a dogfish's tail. Any questions?
What does it want? What did we ever do to it?
We have our best people in woolly intelligence working on that right now. So far, all we know is that the creature's plan somehow revolves around collecting atoms and rockets.
Okay, so I guess that's what we're doing.
With these useless yet abundant natural resources, we have no idea. Our best scientists have been stumped by that very question for decades, and all they've come up with so far is a spacecraft capable of interstellar travel. Why would this interest the furry fiend? Oh, again, we have no idea.
I think that's pretty obvious. He probably wants to leave, right?
To remain in their homes until further notice. This meeting is...
I should have taken that left turn at Uranus! Was it something I said? What could possibly go wrong?
Okay. Alright. Well, let's see. Let's check out some, I think you could do 2-player in this? Let me check the options here real quick. So I don't know. I'm going to blind like I probably will do for most of these Terrible Tuesday videos. Okay, so X is jump as usual. Got a turbo button, a look button. Okay, this all looks pretty basic. There'll probably be in-game tutorial stuff to tell me, but I don't know. I didn't see anything to spin the camera. What's going on here? Oh, I guess this is the level select? Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, so let's see. Alright. Moving backwards, moving forwards, turning. Oh my god, that is so slow! That is so slow! Oh my god. Oh, this hurts. This hurts already. Okay, I'm pressing square and nothing's happening. Circle is duck. Triangle's glide? Okay, so like a gliding jump. Okay. Alright. And L1 lets me spin the camera freely, I guess, but that's... I was really hoping for something where I could just turn the camera left and right while I was walking, but I guess that'll have to do. And I can kind of strafe jump. That's sort of unusual.
So, you wanna be a video game star? For starters, grab all the items you see. There's plenty of them in each level. And if you get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises.
You don't say. Okay. Man. Okay, I'm just trying to get used to these controls. It's actually really hard to navigate these controls. I don't think this game was designed for an analog stick, but it almost feels like it should have, because this D-pad is, oh my god, it's so bad. Man, where to begin with this game? So, I probably should state that I have really no, whoa, quite a jump though for not being, for such stiff controls. The jump is pretty high. Yeah, I don't have any experience with this game. Of course, I just, popped it into my PS1 to just make sure it worked and navigated the menu a little bit and watched the opening cutscene, but I don't have a lot of experience with this.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms? I wonder if there's any extra lives up there.
Well, that sounds like a not-so-subtle hint. All right, it's getting me. Oh, okay. I guess this is a good place to practice jumping, because the jumping is... So I'm trying to think about how to describe these controls. So yeah, it's really, really stiff for, like, moving. Turning is really bad. But the jumping is, like, anti-gravity. Like, it's way free. So it's a really unsettling combination of control schemes where most of the movement is way too stiff, but then the jumping is almost way too fluid.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, I guess that's an extra life. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Yeah, so, yeah, I have zero experience with this game.
Ooh, what a rush.
I know, oh, it's another extra life? Sweet. Oh, thought I could just, like, drop onto that platform. So yeah, just as a, I don't know, as a person who likes video games, I've heard this game, trash talked a lot, and I've seen, like, some screenshots from it, so this environment, or lack thereof, probably means jump on them. Pretty standard platformer type of stuff, I guess. Although I do feel like by this time in video games, this came out in '96. More stuff.
See that thing in front of you? That's a switch. Just run into it to make something cool.
Oh, you mean that upside down traffic cone? What's this?
Now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning.
Oh, it's checkpoints. Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I've seen screenshots of this game, but I've never actually played it. So this is turning out to be something already. So, God, this looks terrible. Like, yes, I knew the environment looked terrible, but this switch, it's not really much of a switch. Wall! Okay. Man, yeah, they really took this, like, geometric approach.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Hold the square button when you walk up to an atom. Go ahead,
When you
try
walk-
it, but don't hold it too long.
Oh. Okay, so I can either walk into them to pick them up, or, oh, they really mean, okay, so, okay. You gotta hold down square before you touch it. Let's see.
Come on, don't be shy. Step right up and win valuable prizes. Shoot the woolly with the atom.
Yeah, so you do gotta hold square, like, in, ooh, did I knock down that wall, too? Okay, alright, so they're both projectile weapons,
Like Mom used to make.
and apparently they can knock down walls and that sort of stuff, so, okay, alright. What happens if I hold it too long? Okay, it blows up in my face, I guess, okay. Well, I'll give them that. That's kind of an interesting mechanic. Although I gotta say I am a little confused. What's this Salvador Dali looking thing doing over here? Is it an enemy? Oh. Okay, I guess it wants me to go over there. So I'm a little confused by this Atom thing. So at the start, Bubsy said to pick up as many as I can, and I'll get a special surprise. Oh, that did work. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I guess I can't touch the checkered tiles. Well, the black and white ones anyway. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like I'm not gonna get a whole lot of miles out of the whole using atoms as weapons thing, but it seems kind of weird, doesn't it, that something can be both a collectible and a weapon? Maybe I should try this glide over there. Oh, okay, so it has its uses. Okay. Great, nice. Just more time to practice my glide, I guess. So yeah, I mean, I guess only use them as weapons when I need them, although I'm not quite sure, and I don't, oh. They wanted me to go over there for that, oh, maybe that's, okay, so in that opening cinematic, I don't know, whoever that was, the character that was speaking was saying that Bubsy's looking for these rocket pieces for some unknown reason. So I guess that's probably how you beat the level? Maybe that's like the end of the level? Let's see.
Hey! All
A
right!
rave!
Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams. Chowder here. Well, let's go get the other one. There's 2 on every level, you know.
There's 2. Okay. Okay, I could deal with that. That's nice. I mean, I like item collecting games. I mean, that's, you know, I just finished up my Gex Enter the Gecko Let's Play a little while ago. I like collectible types of games. So I mean, I don't have anything against that so far in this game. I also thought maybe I could knock this wall down. No, I guess not. All right. I have a feeling that's probably going to be... Listen to me talking like I'm going to be playing this all the way through. I know I'm not going to be playing this all the way through.
Oh, look! An arrow! Aren't these game designers wonderful? Giving you a guidepost to help you find your way. How convenient!
And how meta. Yeah, okay, all right. So I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's, you know, I gotta admit, other than the controls, I don't really hate this game yet. I feel like a truly terrible game means like you start playing it for like 10 minutes and then you have no desire to want to push on. But, ooh, I think are these guys shooting at me now? Or was that just something else that let's see. Oh yeah, no, they're definitely, okay, yep.
What buttons did you press?
Okay, so they do fight back, all right. Okay. Oh. 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 I'm really surprised I was able to pull that off. It's so weird how Bubsy moves so much more fluidly in the air than he does on the ground. That's kind of weirding me out.
Hey, once I grab this power up.
Bubsy smash puny wallies.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I've exhausted the controls. The voice acting, I guess it's okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's okay. It's, I don't know a ton. What is this?
One-stop
Probably invincibility? Yeah, okay. I have some recollection of the Bubsy series. I do remember playing... It was either for the Genesis or the Super NES. I'm gonna see what's up here. Pretty standard platformer of its day. It must have been like, what, 93 or so. So when I was playing platformers at that age, I do remember playing it. I don't remember like the story or like anything that made it particularly unique. Oh good, another traffic cone. Okay. Actually, you know, I think maybe this wasn't even on the Super NES. Man, I haven't thought about this in years, but I remember in the 90s having Sega, I think it was called either the Sega Channel or it was called Sega TV. It was really advanced, I think, for its time. It was like a cartridge.
Well, now that you've got both
Oh, I didn't even notice that I landed on a
rockets,
rocket.
we can't keep any on this level anymore. Let's blow this pipe.
Okay, and then that's probably the level portal, exit portal. Okay. But yeah, I don't know if does anybody else remember Sega Channel or Sega TV? It was like this company would like, I guess it was Sega. It would make sense for licensing. I won, right? Oh, okay, I did. All right. Yeah, so I remember they would send you like this. It was like a Sega Genesis cartridge, but somehow it was like connected to your phone, and it like this is the early days of the internet when everything was like dial-up modems, and it was like it was almost like on-demand video games. Man, I can't believe I forgot all about that until. Oh, cool, sweet. Cool. All right. Good. Yeah, I'll do another level. That wasn't terrible. Well, it was pretty bad with the controls. But yeah, Sega. Yeah, it was like every month they would put like a bunch of games that you could just like almost. It was almost like streaming a game through your Sega Genesis. Thinking back now, I can't even imagine how that worked. Like, that seems like something like nowadays we take for granted, but with like Steam and everything and just like streaming, I mean, Netflix's TV shows and movies, I get that, but like, that was like, man, that must have been like one of the first streamable, like, piece of hardware for anything, and to do it for video games seems really interesting. That or I'm just totally making this up. But I swear I remember it, and I seem to remember playing.
Just like Mom
was that?
used to make.
I don't know what that was. I know that was an enemy that I can't kill. There we go. But yeah, I remember playing Bubsy on that for some reason. And from what I recall, I think actually, because the opening cinematic for this was kind of weird. This game, it sort of made Bubsy seem like the bad guy, but I don't think he's necessarily like a bad character. He's still supposed to be like a hero. I bet I can knock this wall down if I don't get killed by these enemies first. Come on. God, come on. Oh, what? Ugh. God. I'm almost not sure if I'd rather stick to this like jumping mechanic of killing enemies, or if it would be better for Bubsy to have like a claw button. I mean, that makes sense. He's a bobcat, right? He could like claw things. Given how shoddy the controls are, that might not be any easier. What is that? I wonder if I have to go in there. There's like a big head. Oh no, it's another one of these checkerboard things. So there's probably a rocket piece over here. I'm guessing that there's a rocket piece over here. Let's go see. So close. So yeah, I think Bubsy's thing is always like collecting yarn, and there's something there. So I think these aliens are the bad guys from the original games, but now they're making it seem like Bubsy's the bad guy for trying to protect all the yarn. Maybe there's somebody out there who can sort of set the record straight on the whole Bubsy mythos, what Bubsy's all about. Because usually I like to do a lot of research when I do Let's Plays, but definitely for like blind Let's Plays and these sort of Terrible Tuesday things, I don't want my judgment to be clouded by too much other stuff. Just knowing that, like, you know, a game has. I didn't see any rocket pieces over there. I think it was just the extra life. Ooh, hello. Look at this guy. Come here. Is he just like a standard enemy? Looks like I picked up an extra life from him, maybe? I don't like. And I was, I was just about to say I don't like when games give me an abundance of extra lives because that tends to mean that there's gonna be a lot of lives lost in later levels. That was so much alliteration, so many L's. Totally unintentional. Oh, God. I should probably just avoid him. I think one thing that I do sort of remember about Bubsy, and this really I think it probably gets back to sort of the console wars kind of debate in the early to mid 90s, and well, I mean, I guess then, yeah, because of course the original console wars, at least in my mind, I'm sure that Atari had its competitors and that kind of thing, but when I think console wars, the first thing I think of is like Sega Genesis or Mega Drive versus Super NES, but then of course, then you get the next generation of Nintendo 64 versus PlayStation, where like Nintendo has always been like the family company, and I think some people mean that sort of pejoratively, but I don't. I like Nintendo games, even though I may not seem like it because I don't do a lot of Let's Plays of Nintendo games. I prefer I mean, even to this day, I think I still prefer Nintendo as a company. Yeah. Oh, there's a rocket piece. Okay. I still prefer Nintendo as I mean, the only, like, new generation, like, the most recent generation system I have is I have a Wii, but I don't have a PlayStation. I stopped at PlayStation 2. I've never owned an Xbox, and I'm one of those gamers. Hate, if you will. I know I'm a weirdo. But certainly, with Bubsy being a character from, like... Oh, maybe this is going to show me another rocket piece. That would be helpful. Yes, right there. Okay. I can do that. It's right over here. Ooh, but what's this big guy? Do I have to, like, just time it? Like a timed jump? Apparently not. That's kind of cool that they actually made different death animations for him, depending on how he went out. It's a nice touch. I'll give him that. But yeah, Bubsy, I guess, always kind of had, like, this... I mean, you think about, like, Sonic the Hedgehog as Sega's, like, official mascot, and, you know, he was sort of edgy, he wasn't, like, super raunchy, dirty, or anything like that, but he kind of had more attitude than Mario, and that sort of thing. So, I mean, I guess Bubsy kind of follows in that same sort of approach. He's a little bit more... He's not a bad guy by any means, I guess, but he's kind of got this... Well, at least in this iteration. Yeah, I don't think I can. I think I have to find some way around this. I don't think I can just jump through there. Yeah, Bubsy kind of has that same sort of... I mean, he's kind of got like this sort of New York accent, kind of, or like an East Coast accent thing, I guess, going on. Sort of a tough guy, even though he's got kind of a high-pitched voice. I wonder if maybe I can shoot that electric thing with an atom. I'm gonna explore a little bit and then maybe I'll come back for that because I clearly need to get over there, but maybe there's... I'm guessing either I have to use an atom to like... Is this another checkpoint? That's weird. Yeah, maybe use an atom to like attack it, or maybe there's one of those traffic cones switches around here that like turns the electricity off or something. I don't know. This level's a lot different than the first level. I mean, it's first level's tutorial, I guess. This is actually pretty open, and I mean, it's got arrows pointing me in general directions, but I feel like this took like a really sharp like learning curve. Like, there's a lot more enemies, they're a lot more hidden. Yeah, it's just like this level design is freaking me out. And also, I don't like how jumping, like the camera follows Bubsy's face like down. Like, I need to see where I'm going, like ahead of me, more than I need to see like what's below me. That's really not, like, I have no idea where I am. And there's no way to control the camera other than like standing still and turning, so that's not very effective. I can't do that while I jump. And I feel like I'm just going in a big circle. But maybe that's how this level's designed. It kind of feels like it. Let's try... Let's see if I can... I'll try following the arrows and see if I can get back to where that, like, big electric thing is. It's over... It's over here somewhere. I know he is. Yeah, this game just took, like, a really big jump in difficulty. That or just the first level is way too easy. I don't know. Okay, there it is. Alright, there's an atom over here. And some enemies. Ooh, what's this? I can't tell if this spinning thing is hurting me or if it's... I think it's the enemy. Trying to... I know I saw an atom over here. I want to try, like, shooting it at that thing, but... Here we go. Okay. I'm also worried about getting hit by enemies. God, and it's doing that stupid jump thing. I need to see in front of me. I don't think I can walk when I have an atom. I need to, like, stay still. And this draw distance is also not helping. Everything is so, like, sharp and geometric. Plus you add this, like, terrible draw. Oh, here we go. That looked like it went right through him. And I don't even know what I touched. Okay. Huh. Well. Okay, I don't know how I killed the enemy it also hurt me at the same time. That's some bullcrap. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Sweet, okay. Well, that would be useful over there by that giant electric whatever. I think there's something I need to do with this. I don't know, I think this thing is hurting me. This, like, is it like a... Is it supposed to be like a fan? Like... Oh, I got it. Okay, okay, so I can use those to glide and... Okay, alright. Maybe I can jump over from here? Let's see. God, this draw distance is not helping. I have no idea where that, like, sparky electric gate thing is. I don't know. I feel like this game, with more polish, could have been better. I feel like there's, like, a good game hidden in this crap game. Like, some games... Okay, here we go. God. I'm gonna try going maybe up and around. But you know, like, yeah, no, some games, like, you play them and you're like, there is no way this game could have been saved. Like, it's just, like, it has no redeeming qualities about it. Just the worst games that you can think of. I actually... I'm not trying to defend it because this game is really pissing me off at this point. Ugh. But I feel like if they had maybe taken their time a little bit more on this one, or like the development team pushed themselves a little bit further, this could have been a really good game. It just seems unfinished. Like, I don't necessarily know this, but I have a feeling like when this game came out... Where is that little bastard? Probably this guy. Whatever. It's easier just to run away from them, I think, than it is to attack them. Given how attacking works in this game. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like the concession was kind of like if you asked the developers, they'd be like, we wanted it to have this, like, alien geometric quality. But to me, it just looks like they made basic models of, like, these mountains and stuff, and, like, color-coded stuff where textures should go, but they just never did it. Oh my god! Assholes. Ugh. But I did do a little bit of research, sort of like on the company, because I was just curious. I'm trying to become like more aware of that kind of stuff, like development teams and like who makes video games and like the histories of different companies and that sort of thing. And oh wait, I think I may have found. Oh, I think I got it. I think I could probably glide right over him. Yeah. I don't know how I did not see that before. Okay. So now I just gotta get on those platforms up there. And there's one enemy in here, and I have a feeling he's gonna shoot me if I don't get him first, so maybe I should do that. That guy right there. Oh, there's also a oh, it's so close. But I guess I was interested to notice that, so this game was, I think developed and published, or I'm pretty sure developed by a company called Acclaimed, which didn't necessarily ring a bell to me. I looked up a couple of other games that they had made. Looks like they were a somewhat successful company from the 90s, but apparently they got bought out by Infogrames in 99. This game, Bubsy 3D, came out in 96, so they had 3 years after this game, and I guess this was sort of like the game that marked their like big downfall. How am I supposed to get up to that stupid platform? It's right there. It's right freaking there. But I thought that was interesting because I just completed another Let's Play last week, Mission Impossible for the N64, also an Infogrames game. So, I don't know, kind of interesting that how that kind of stuff intersects, I suppose. Oh man, alright. I've given it a half hour, and it feels like almost all of that half hour has been devoted to this part of the game that I'm just not understanding. So yeah, I'm gonna call it quits here. Yeah, no, I don't need to do this to myself, and I don't need to do this to you guys. So this is Bubsy 3D. Overall impressions, I'm still gonna stand by. I think it could have been a good game. It has potential, but it really looks unfinished. The controls are so bad. The story itself seems okay. Collecting stuff seems okay. To me, this comes down to a matter of execution, not a matter of just poor design from the get-go. And so that's kind of a shame, because this looks like it could have probably been a good game if I guess the right people had been on the team, or people who were on the team took it a little bit more seriously or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's Bubsy 3D. So thanks as always for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. I do always appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.